What's up? Adam and Keith here from VinePair, and we are talking about wines for barbecue. You got 2 weeks left until the summer is kind of officially over when Labor Day hits. But Labor Day is one of the biggest barbecue weekends of the year, so I want to blow it out and sort of give you the 4 wines you gotta have at your next barbecue. So first we're gonna start with white, and the first wine we think that's just essential for any barbecue, right, is the granddaddy of them all.
The big boy,
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. It's California. Chardonnay and California go hand in hand, even though it's from Burgundy.
So why did we pick this Chardonnay?
It's a classic. It goes well with the leaner grilled meats.
Right, you probably got some chicken on the grill, there's probably some pork. Just the nose I'm getting off of this Chardonnay, right? The banana, the pineapple, I mean, that to me like screams Hawaiian barbecue.
Nice, clean, high acid.
You want the acid to be higher than the food, right?
Exactly. So as long as you got that, you're good to go. And this Chardonnay does it. Chardonnay is definitely a go-to for.
Right, this one's from California, but it could come from almost anywhere at this point in time, right? It's everywhere. Now the next one we're going with is that high acid wine we're talking about. This is an Assyrtiko from Greece. It's having its moment in the sun right now, which is pretty cool. If you can't find Assyrtiko, go with a Pinot Grigio, go with a Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
But I mean, Assyrtiko's just crazy and cool, and like you know a lot about the story about Assyrtiko.
You're definitely gonna find it. It's everywhere right now. It's from the island of Santorini. There's a ton of wind all over the island, and it cools the grapes to bring a nice high tone acid. It's clean, it's crisp, it's perfect for the fish that's on the grill.
I would just slurp this when I'm super hot. To me, it's better than lemonade.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, it's just like, it's what I'd want to drink. This would kill with all the salads you're gonna have with the barbecue, chicken, the fish. I mean, it'll hit with a burger.
What we're about to go to is burger time over here.
I mean, like, you know, right? Is that so wrong that I want a red wine when I have a burger?
Not at all, and we're gonna find out really quick why, right?
Okay, let's hit the first. What's the first we're going with?
Pinot Noir is the jam. And with this high acid to food ratio we're looking for, this is basically perfect. Pinot Noir is a naturally high acid wine. In California though, they put a lot of oak on their wine. So we have a high tone red wine with some oak on it, and that oak's gonna go well with the burger.
That's awesome. So let's try this. And you can tell a wine is high in acid, right? Because it's light in color when you hold it up to the light.
If you can see through it, if you do this and you can see your hand, it's gonna be a high tone acid wine.
Oh wow, that's actually cool. Yeah, I can actually see my hand through the wine. What if I'm in the mood for a really big red? Now I know I don't want Cabernet. It's gonna make me hot and sweaty. Zinfandel does the job, right? But why is that?
So you have meats that are slathered with all kinds of whatever. You're gonna want something with a little more heft to it, and Zinfandel is it. It's also like kind of our national grape.
This is America in a bottle, basically.
It basically
right?
is America in a bottle.
It's America in a bottle.
Look at that, that's George Washington.
With Zinfandel, you get a lot of the luscious fruit that a lot of people crave when they crave red wine, but it doesn't have those like heavy tannins that Cabernet has. It's got that a little bit of acidity and richness, but not like weight.
And ripens pretty quickly, so it has a nice juiciness to it.
I mean, the one thing I will say about Zinfandel that you need to be aware of, especially because it's a holiday weekend, is they can be higher in alcohol, right? So like, you want to watch how many glasses you're having. The other thing about Zinfandel that's really important to remember is look for bottles that say that they're from old vines. And the reason you want to look for bottles that are old vines, right, is because they're higher in acid.
Old vine basically means the vine's maybe a little over 30 years old. It has a lower yield on the vine, has more concentration and flavor with a higher acid. They're not really like much more expensive than your regular Zinfandel.
This is like your official barbecue lineup right here, right? You got a Pinot Noir, you got a Zinfandel, you got a Chardonnay, and then you've got a high acid white. We're going with the Assyrtiko, but you can hit Pinot Grigio, you can do Sauvignon Blanc, and these are the 4 bottles you want to have. I would just have probably 3 or 4 of each bottle.
You're gonna be the star of the party.
Right, yeah, tell your friends, you bring the meat, I'll bring the wine.
Yeah, 3 of each.
Happy Labor Day.